What's the deal, gang? What's the deal? Why am I so wealthy? Because you showed up to the stream. That's obvious. We're going to have some buys here, gang. We broke the previous hour low. Honestly, I might have been in here. Good thing I wasn't in here. I might have been in here in the last hour on that 30 fill, but we closed above the most recent level. We've attempted to come back down in range here. We did come back down in range, and we are failing to stay there. We've broken the previous 1 hour low, which means we created a wick for that 1 hour that didn't have it, right? We didn't really have an attempt to drive down here. This 1 hour never flipped. Now we had that attempt to drive down, and we have a wick fill here. So what we're going to look for here. Oh, we are in there. I think we're activated again. All right, wick fill partials, and then we'll have a runner here. Okay. 89.9. So yeah, I'm looking at around 68, 88.1. Yeah, 89.7 here will be partials. So it's 89.7. I'll close 3/4 of the position, so 15 out of the 20 that I've opened here will be closed. It's NYC open, so I think we can push through the wick really heavy here, but we'll see. 89.7 will be our partial. So limit. More people at the Zoom door. Got activated fairly quickly here. I expected a 9:30 move. Coming in here slowly, but so we made this bottom wick for the previous 1 hour. Gotta be in here. This was interesting too. You see, we didn't make that bottom wick on the previous hourly, but we did make it for the 15. And I was looking at it, I was like, man, we should have been in there right there on that flip. But this right here is a much higher quality position than that one. That one gave you 60. This is a better position. Should give you more. We got a lit candle on the 15. We have a closure above on the 30 and the 1 hour above the most recent. We're back in range. We faked out on the hourly. We created a bottom wick for the previous hour. We did everything you would want this candle to do. And if that's the case, if it does everything you want it to, just like last night's trade, just like those 54 pips you see on the left over here, it did everything we wanted to do. And it would be a crime not to act for it. Crime against your own pocketbook not to act on it, okay? Should be looking good, looking good. I don't think I'm going to want the re-break here, so if anything. There. Might be a 9:30 play if we close like this. Right? Play candle, NYC open, gives us a pump up, and then it makes a decision at this level right here at around 91. 45.90, 45.91. Okay, getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. First TP here is 90 pips about ballpark. 89.7, about 85 pips. 85 pips will be partials, then that's where I plan to go break even. Once we secure partials, we'll go break even, and then we'll look for that runner Probably at around 16 areas. Around there. I think 46.16 will be full TP. 46.16 flat. Let's push back up here. Broke the lows, broke the previous 1 hour low, created a bottom wick for it, and now we broke the previous 30 high, I believe. Yep, broke the previous 30 high there. Close there. Still 60. I expect, because of that 1 hour, man, I really expect this to push. We grabbed this once we broke that 1 hour low and rebroke the high, and we didn't just re-break the high. This candle had a top wick here. You see how we're not in on the flip? It had a top wick. Right, we had a break of the lows there, and we had a re-break of the top wick. And if that's the case, and we got this bottom wicket, the push here, and it's NYC open. Yeah, the push here up should be heavy, unless it decides to push down, at which point the re-break of the lows, like, you're in the wrong direction, right? You have a great stop here in terms of telling you when you're in the wrong direction. Might be a re-break up this low. 60 wick. Yes, I know. Wicks, why don't you secure at 50 or 60? This isn't the position. Like, if you're truly playing price action here and not just pips, and you're going based off levels, man, there's absolutely no break even till you get up all the way to 91 areas. You're just playing levels. It's just big ranges, heavy drop, but expect this to hold. Wow, 15 reflip bearish here. About 190 pip stop overall. 180. Oh, you know what I did? I had a J rolled here. We held. Look at that. That held here. Held the most recent support. Once we flip here, once this 15 flips, we should be good on our way up. I'm in the same trade? Yeah. It's great. I mean, it was really everything we've taught over the years. This is everything we've ever taught. Got the closure above. You waited for the 1 hour to create a bottom wick, right? It didn't create one, the next one did. Right? You waited for the top wick and a rebreak at a high. So like everything is ideal. Everything is ideal. So just because you're in a little bit of drawdown doesn't mean you're behind probability. We're risking on this range a bit, but then again, we're either getting to profits or we're gonna run up another funded. Let's see a rebreak of the 15 high. We held support here on the 15. Well, we held this previous resistance. So now, idea is for it to act as a support. Be patient here. Be patient. Don't panic. Trading is organic. Perfect way to not experience FOMO, honestly. Oh, where's Zoom gang? What happened to you guys?
We're here. Good morning.
Oh, you're over there. So my headphones were really low.
What's the deal?
What the dealio? In terms of managing risk here, we would really have to close below probably 45.70 here. In terms of like, hey, do we look to maybe close partials or get out of the trade? We'd need a closure below there. Until then, excuse me. Until then, should be good. 10 minutes for NYC open. 11 actually. This is interesting. Was this top wick made on the 4 hour just now? No, that was way before the 4 hour started, right? Oh no, that was made on the last hourly candle. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the last hourly candle made the 4 hour high, right? The 4 hour made a bottom wick, then a high, pulled back. Now you break that high, you should be fucking Gucci to the top of the range. But that's the only thing you gotta wait for. You need the rebreak of that high. It could keep running after TP. It needs to get to TP first. You know what I mean? It's a little tough because NYC opens coming here and that bring volume in any direction, right? That's the key. But yeah, you're right. And for NYC open, break that high, it could run for me, For me, it's going to be 46.16. Maybe even 46.15. We'll see. I think I'll extend it to 46.16 flat. And that's what it would be. Oh, give me a sec, chat. Uno segundo. What's the trade idea of this trade? Bro, I just went over it like 18 times. We like honestly go back about 10, 12, 15, no, maybe about 20 minutes. And it was the first thing we went over. Stream started about 20 minutes ago. First thing I went over. Closure above the most recent level on the 15. Closure above on the 30. The hourly fakes out here. The current hour, see how we close back up in range? The current hour printed a bottom wick first and pushed up, right? And it didn't just print that bottom wick, it broke the previous hourly low, created a wick for the previous hour. So it grabbed orders that weren't grabbed here and pushed up. You're expecting a wick fill, and like every candle here pretty much gets, you see that red level? Our line is based off the lowest wick here. It pretty much gets to every one of these levels. So the expectation is to at least get to these areas, this red line, where we could take partials, and then, you know, the rest will be history. And we did not quite get there. I just don't believe in that break even there until we filled that way. I really, for NYC Open, I was really expecting that heavy push up. We'll see what happens here. We shall see. But as I said yesterday, your position sets up, you must take it. Yeah, some people went break even here. I just, like, man, I'm expecting so much out of that buy that I think there's so much potential on the buy there. That 2 hour, that's ugly. 4 hour looked great. Hi, NYC Open here in 5 minutes. I load up on 3 of these accounts, and then I realized I can't trade them all together. I can't copy trade them. I can only have one account. Once you have a live, you can only have one account. So I'm really trying to go through them. Does he read the comments here, or is he streaming to a Discord, some other platform as well? What do you think? What else? Of course we read the comments. This whole stream is one big monologue or Q&A. So 30 back below the 15 level. Not below the 30 support. We'll see. 4:20 on the clock here. Don't look amazing. Yeah, somebody else DM'd me last night. It was like they got slipped. They got slipped like 30 something pips on a trade C trade that activated me at like 3 pips slippage on TradingView. Like that is a big fucking difference. Why the stop loss is not this hourly low? It's the level. It's below the level. Plus, I think this stop will. Honestly, if I take this, I think this might be like a daily. This might hit the daily loss limit. Because I think that's over 3K for that stop. But honestly, in this one, you can't hold on to these funds. So you're either gonna run them up or they're gonna stick around for a long time. The last one we ran up for like 6 months, 5 months. Imagine having a funded account, the same funded account, 5 months or 4 months. Yeah, it was 4 months. I'm like, JC has been causing massive slippage from what I heard. Not good. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty. It's pretty to the eye, but like the same trade that I took, somebody said, hey, Wix, look, man, you secured 50 pips. I barely got 20. I'm like, how? I mean, trade C. I'm like, trade C? Matey. Because I was looking at that. That's where we were thinking of going. All right, 2 minutes here for NYC open game. Taking a trade after 2 weeks. I'd say I average about 12 pip slippage on trade C on each trade. On every trade, bro. Find their internet connection and shit. There's no way this many people have an issue with their internet connection and the same platform, because they don't have that issue with other platforms, right? Even if you have bad internet, how come the other platforms are working fine with bad internet? What's the deal with that? 50 seconds here. Seconds, 10 or so. Yeah, fireworks. It's so funny. The funded and the lives, they're so counterintuitive to each other. No bottom wick here. No bottom wick. On the 15. No bottom wick. The 30 closed respecting. It really depends how low this goes on the funded. The live is good. Live got a lot of to live. This one I think can only go up to like 3K in DD. What a great closure there on the 15 for us, right? The 30 also, the 30 held support. Don't want to drive down and wick off of here, but that's a possibility. But I don't want that to happen, because I don't think the funded survives here. Be tight if this hits the daily limit and fucking pushes up. only thing that could push this through is just the volume from NYC Open. Everything else said support held and no more range, right? 15 said no range to go down. 30 said we're at a support, no range to go down, we're at a support. You're looking to come up. I'm on NYC. I'm on NYC. Get us there. Honestly, if we weren't in beforehand, this would have been a buy here regardless. But if we weren't,
yeah, I actually took a pineapple right at the bottom, bro.
Yeah, that was our entry. That's our bottom wick entry. It always is.
Yeah, I was thinking of seeing if it would fill it at 60. It might hit the pun.
No, you take it right to our entry. That's where you go break even. But in NYC open time, man, like this is where you want this shit to push. We flipped there. The hourly reflip bullish. Come on. There we go. Reflip bullish again. Bye. That's a really good trade right there. That's a good read. I honestly, at this point, I would have expected a whole bunch of you to take that bottom wick right there. Like I said, we held support. I'm hinting at it. We got no bottom wick on the 15. As I'm talking it through in my head, it's that's our position. That's what everyone should be seeing, based on everything we discuss every day.
Yeah, I got with that pineapple. I got out at B, and then I re-entered a normal position, but way lower. So
lower size, yeah.
Like 50 pips lower than the original entry. So
W.
I'm comfortable with that.
W. Yeah. Now you're just relaxed.
Yeah, exactly. Now I could just have another 50 extra pips when we get to that B or partials. Yeah.
Got 1 hour's reflip bullish here a few times now. Looking to re-break the highs on the 1 hour. Might be a quick pop. Might be a really quick pop. Say my chat is disconnected on YouTube. Back bearish. We flip back bullish. Back bearish. Yeah. It's not looking great if we re-break below, but man, that looked amazing. Still looks amazing on the hourly.
Yeah, this trade is based on the hourly for me too, for sure. I mean, we are bearish, obviously, but it's
no. So the market is bearish. My bias today coming in here was bearish, obviously.
Yeah.
But the fake out and the fact that we got that bottom wick for the previous 1 hour that gave us the fake out, the fact that we rebroke that high, the fact that we right now came down to the lowest held support and now we flip bullish again, it just adds extra confidence for me to that, you know, we banged on this door here right now on the 30, right? Through this wick on the left here a few times, 1, 2, 3, and it just could not break through. I think on the minute chart, you can see how many times. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles just could not break through. So it pulled back here and grabbed more orders. I'm under the impression it's going to try again.
Yeah, I mean, the 15 had closed above. It never closed below 70. So, you know, we're definitely ahead, even though we're in drawdown.
We're ahead probability-wise just on our levels in terms of, if you're talking taking the trade just based on the levels that we have. See the 10 for 5 here right now.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you're absolutely right in the fact that the overall market direction is bearish.
Yeah, I'm seeing this push back up. It should reach the 90 level. I honestly should have closed partials when it hit the top wick originally on the original position. I didn't see it. It was the hour wick fill from 6 a.m. Eastern, and I missed it because I was looking at the 15 and I missed it. And that should have been partials for me there instead of going up a little bit higher to 90 or 89.7 that you had set up there. So yeah, we were so close to it, and I missed it. But we're still I'm still liking this position, to be honest with you, because I can see possible sells at like 4,600 or 4,608. But you said you wanted to do
I mean, you see how that's what's kind of scary also, though, a little bit. All you guys are looking for same thing. We're all looking for the same thing. It's kind of scary. Like, if we all want the same thing and only 2% of the people win. Yeah,
so we need those 98%.
I'm gonna need you guys to switch your opinion.
to take the losses, so we can take wins.
It's just, you know, it's good that we're all seeing the same thing and we're all paying attention to the same thing, which means it's just more validation in terms of, hey, I'm not the only one seeing this.
By the way, quick shout out, Steve-O. Happy birthday, my man.
Happy birthday, Steve. Sure.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, bro. Enjoy.
Happy birthday. Sure.
Minutes here. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second.
While we're waiting, guys, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe and share the stream as well. We want to grow this community as much as possible.
And get the bundle.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Yeah, ready for liftoff.
just flip again? Yeah, oh, that was a 5. The 5 held there too. Come on now. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Let's go. Oh, Steve-O's on the Zooms. What's up, bro? Happy birthday. You're almost an adult. Hey gang, drop a like and sub to the channel, please. Congrats to Kenny and Nishan winning 2 50K accounts just by showing up to the private session last night. And if you want to be part of the private session that we had last night, part of the dubs that we had a nice W there. Congrats to everybody that took the dubs with us in the private channel and on the private stream. But hey, they got 2 50K accounts just by showing up. So get the bundle and become part of the private community. You would have been part of that. Part of the stream, part of the dubs, and part of the giveaways. They're good. Higher highs, higher lows. We're also into the last 15 of the 4 hour, and if you look at the 4 hour, doesn't really have a top wick either. Minor. And we're at a 4 hour support. Things will be interesting here. I think this 15 really decides things. Ask Trump to say something. Bro, just take your positions. Take the trades that you usually take. And if you have data on it, if you're building data, you're not over risking, right? But if you have data on it, you put a regular risk on it, it's just your position shows up, you take it. Good. Doesn't show up, you don't take it. That's it. But you have data on it. Just keep doing that. And don't really concentrate on the profits. I just take the stop off of this account, hey, because if it hits the limit, fine. I just feel very bullish here. Holding for now. We flip bullish on the 15 here. We closed bullish. We closed bullish above. But we opened up below. Bit funky. Sucks. A good close for us right there. The hourly was good for us. The 4 hour was good for it. We haven't been in a trade for this long in a long time. When was the last time we were in a trade for this long? All right, bullish flip on the 15. Made a bottom wick from the low or the support. Flipped on the 15 and back down. Really want to hold the sturdy support here. Wouldn't even want a leg handle. Want to hold the support here. Anyone got Jerome's number? I think he retired, didn't he? Jerome quit. Fifteen's flipped again. Yeah, flip. We broke the hide. No, it didn't. Flip. Minutes here for this 4 hour. I'll be right back for the closure. All right. Wow, what a closure. So NYSE open closed bullish. 1 hour's opened up with a bottom wick here. The 1 hour level, we held it right here. The 4 hour closed bearish, holding the 4 hour support. Might have a 15 celery here. This is a perfect level to drive up off of. If you look to the left, look at this candle where it came up from. Look at these candles where they came up from. So this would be a perfect candle, the perfect area to jump up off of. That's a heavy 4 hour closure though. You would expect a 4 hour top wick based on the fact that you held support. You've opened up with a bottom wick, but how steep will this bottom wick be? So we'll see. But we do have an onion on the 30, right? We held the support here. You held the 30. You held the 1. You held the 4. So probability wise, you're still ahead. 15 and 30 both are a light candle, but of different color. Yeah, but in general, overall, what the closures are telling you is that you should move up. Right? Because we're respecting our levels and we're getting closures that are respecting bullish price action. Ooh, people at the Zoom door. Gotcha. Is 4 hour leg candle? No. No, it's not. 4 hours is just a weak bearish closure, but it's a lot of wick to fill. And we held. Embiid is a flopper? I don't know about that. Embiid is the process. Buy limit on break of the last 15 high would be a good idea. You mean a buy stop? live account looks like this. $53. Is this trade or not very hard because we expect a 4-hour fall down? No, I'd expect a 4-hour to create a top wick. So I'm expecting orders come up here to a resistance area. You see we have a resistance we drive down from right here. I would expect us to get back up there. Because we held everything, right? We've held everything. The reason I got this on here right now is if this the PNL is if we hit the daily drawdown on this, you'll see what the live is still doing. Not a big fan of this bottom wick, but like I said, it's a 4-hour. We could see a steep bottom wick down to support here. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. Yeah. I had a pretty good weekend. Oh, yeah. You know, like the volume. Push up. Okay. We haven't been in a trade for an hour in a long time. When did we get into this trade? It was about an hour ago. Nick and MTT are on the same trade. Where did they get in on YC? I think they might have gotten in before us, right? They got in on a celery play here. What will happen for reverse position? Nothing. Nothing will happen. If any, we'll close out. We'll take a L, and that's it. We'll take a loss. We've taken 104 of them. Say 4 hour, no top wick just yet, coming down. Really want to keep stops below here. How much is your full stop loss? What do you mean? This is a funded. This is I'm off here. I can freaking take this stop loss off because I'm not gonna close this trade on this funded. Yeah, if we start heading towards stops, I'll manage it on live. On this funded, no. This is either gonna hit TP or stops. This prop account, yeah, the one on screen is a prop account. This one's either gonna hit a limit or it's gonna hit full TP. The live account, yeah, this is to show you guys what the live account, what it's looking like. What entry did they get? What entry did Nick get? They had this. You got a worse entry than us, I think. Right? If they did the celery play, you got. You're in at 15 support. Yeah, that's a good level. I'm already in the trade. I'm not pineappling on here. This is either just gonna either work out or not work out in this case. I'm really looking at the 4 hour top wick. We held the 4 hour support. It's not the exact idea that we had as we entered the trade, right? Because that idea was the hourly after getting that bottom wick to run up. But we are still ahead probability wise based on the levels that we're respecting and based on the candle closure. Every single time frame held. From the 4 hour down to the 15. Everything held. Seconds here for this 15. I'm coming. Are you seeing buy orders enter? Joseph, give us some good news. Tell us you're seeing some really heavy buy orders enter. Oof. Yeah. It closed below the most recent. Right at our level. Mods weirding hell, time me out. I don't know. Why are you vaping? Inject chemicals into your lungs. It's not even a nicotine vape. This is a zero nicotine. Yeah, no. Zero. Damn. I think the big key, the big key is the previous candle top wick. Remember how many times we were banging on that door here? Remember I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we came back there 6. We still could not break that door. What up, Wicks? Longest trade? This is probably our longest trade of the year, yeah. I like the fact that we broke that low there. We grabbed some orders here too, but we need to come up and break some highs. Longest long of 2026. Wow, again. Same level. I mean, you bang on a door enough times, you know, you bang on the wall with a hammer enough, eventually it will break. And that's what we're looking for this to eventually break. Okay, that high is now broken. Once we hit our partials here at 90 pips, we're gonna, I believe it's 80, 85 pips actually. I will go break even there. So this sell stop here, that's a break even level. Heavy buy came in, 88 contracts and 55. Let them push up a little. They came in market X. What did they do? Really? There's so much potential here, gang. There's so much potential. Come on. More pump. There we go. All right. So let's get rid of this. Give it to me. W. Stops to break even, gang. Let me just do this really fast before I have this bag. 5. Stop, sell stop right here. There. All right, gang.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Stops to break even. 85 pips secured. And full TP. Possible we could reject here at 95. But I'm looking for a push here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna close full right there at 106 pips. W, fucking W. This one, okay, so I closed 106 on. Look at the signal channel exactly how much it was. 106 pips. Yeah, so we closed 106 pips in the signals, fully out. It was a very heavy position for me. I didn't like the drawdown. But we fucking we could see 46.15. Yeah, I'm looking 46.10, 292 pips here on the funded, but we secured 106.
Chad, if you haven't done so, drop a like if you took this position with us and you learned a lot of information from there. We talked about it in drawdown. Hope you guys learned a lot of stuff from there. That was awesome. That was fire.
We spoke about it all the time. I mean, like, look, with when in doubt, zoom out, and every higher time frame, just we're not wrong yet. Not going against us yet, right? We're not behind in a position yet. So yeah, the probability of our trade when working out went from like 90% to like 70%. But with the closures respecting your 70%, you're still ahead probability wise. Yeah, it's not a trade we'd enter at 70%. But we cannot close there while we're still ahead probability-wise. You feel me? So
I feel good. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
W. Win number 665. Yo, that was a fucking perfect closure over there. If this doesn't run. Oh, smack.
I was stressing over my pineapples there for a minute. I was like, damn, I really, because I was looking at it to try and do the same thing before I hopped on stream. And I kept adding pineapples, and I was like, shit, it may actually like push down if it pushes out of that range on us.
Every higher time frame, though, man, it's very hard to tell the 4-hour and the hourly and the 30 when all fall in line. To look at them in the eye and be like, "You's a lion." Lion.
Well, that's why I kept adding pineapples, because I know you weren't, but that's why I kept adding them, because every time frame was
everything.
like saying it.
I just was not gonna add any more pineapples because I wasn't about to take a fucking a week's worth of losses type of trade.
You took a much heavier position than I did. I ended up still under you with my pineapples.
Yeah. You know what's like, I used to never get excited about winning because it was always the same. But because of the variety of our positions, because of the so many angles we approach the trade from, because of so many nuances that are involved in our trades today, like it used to be so basic, but it's become so intricate that, man, I happily give credit to myself for fucking winning those trades, because these are optimization. These are the results of optimizations that we've made over the years, from everything from entering to closing to securing partials to managing risk to not managing risk, stepping away a little and letting it fucking work out. Sure, you got my eval out of drawdown. What a position. W. Yeah. Banger. Incredible. Increíble. Right? So this, you can look at like this. This is how we secured right here, 105 right there. That's how we secured in the signal channel right there. Full position, 105 pips out right there. But on this one, we're going to extend this to 300 flat. 46.11. Get rid of the sell stop. Where do I have a sell stop? No, Jason. That's my break even. See, look, this is my buy, and the 5. It's my runner, right? There's only 5 left. We secured 15 out of the 20, so there's only 5 left, and the sell stop is a break even. W.
Just give me the light.
You thought I closed? No, you're still on screen. I closed the signal account, live account, fully at 105. Oh, and it wasn't sells, it was buys. I don't know why I have sells right there. Oof. Look at this. Look at this. Wonder if we survive. And I would not be surprised if we start coming down after this, because remember, the overall daily day, well, the daily's bullish, but overall in the daily we're bearish because of how we opened up here today and how the market has been coming down. So usually when you see a drop like that, I spoke about this before many times, right? Do you see this drop here? Quick, that drop. Highly likely to see something like that here. There's room to go. We're still up here over 50 pips at the moment, 70 pips at the moment. Ooh, going back to the highs that we've made before. Yo, if this fucking thing pushes right now, gang. Buying everybody a Lambo. Nah, I ain't buying shit, but I'm paying for everyone's Lambo with this trade. Hey, the stimmies are out, gang. Go look in the mail for your stimulus, the Wix 9 stimulus checks.
Man, that reneged quick.
Get the fucking bundle so you could take these trades outside of stream. How's there not 1,000 people getting the damn bundle?
You ain't bought no Lambos yet. Start buying Lambos.
By the way, gang, I forgot. I mentioned it to the private community yesterday. I forgot to mention it to you. This month, first 10 people to get the bundle this month get a free 50K straight to funded account. And if you were to buy that account, it's $300. It's over $300.
Hey, what if your debit card failed and you just
You
bought it
mean-
again 2 days ago?
Are you asking for a friend? Yeah, okay. First 10 payments I see this month. The thing is, you can't renew unless it's renewal time, right? So, like I said, first, if your renewal just happens to be at this time, then great. But first 10 people to get the bundle get a free straight to fund a 50K account. You can't get that deal. Like, even if you wanted to go buy the account and get the discount with code Wix, you would not be as cheap as getting the bundle and the account together. Basically pay a third of the price, plus you get the fucking bundle. $500 value. All for one easy payment of $97. Great fucking W today.
I feel good.
At the holy trinity of trading today, right? We had the entry, we had the drawdown, and we had the profits. We had the drawdown, we had the profits, and we got a runner.
We got a runner.
Damn, this, by the way, chat, I don't think there's are the Knicks playing tonight? I'm not sure. Yeah, tonight, game.
Yep,
So
yep.
so right after the game, make sure to watch Sports Center. This trade's gonna be on Sports Center tonight. Probably top 10 plays of the week. I'll be surprised if we're not on Sports Center tonight. If Stephen A doesn't talk about us tomorrow on First Take, that's going to be a great matchup, though, right? Embiid versus Towns. Like, it's a very good matchup. Like, if you're like strictly a basketball fan, I think Philly versus the Knicks is a more fun matchup to watch than the Celtics versus the Knicks.
Well, yeah, you got.
They're
more
matched up so differently. Like with Philly, they match up better. That it's a more interesting game. You'll see. I think you'll see more team ball. Because
Maxey
isolation would be difficult. Like you got Maxey, but Maxey can be outguarded by Hart or by that Spanish dude. He's good. That boy's good. The backup point for the Knicks, like third string. He's really good. 3 steals a game, 4 steals a game. Yeah. If he wasn't playing ball, he'd be locked up for stealing. Straight up. Buddy would be a lot doing 20 to life right now. Grand Theft Auto, fucking lean home theft and shit. Home lien theft. Home title theft. Jose Alvarado. That's who I'm talking about. Yo, that is my new favorite player on the Knicks. He is the X factor. Because he can hold anybody on the other team. Any dribbler on the other team. Any point, anybody bring it up. Good. The only thing I noticed about him, he cheats too much. Like when it gets deep into the shot clock, he starts cheating. So he starts looking for that cross-court pass to intercept, and he gets backdoored like that. But the expense of getting a lot of steals, man. Wow. So we're running about 100 pips in profit here, 90 pips in profit.
We got a runner.
And that's it. Do you mind sharing the trade breakdown you took? You know, this is a good thing about this. It's on YouTube and it's recorded. You can just rewind. Go to 9 a.m. So this was an hour-and-a-half trade. We were in here for an hour-and-a-half in drawdown. If you want to know the exact position and what happened, why we took it, how we took it, let's go. Okay, this is what we look like. Go to the hourly here. 30, 1 hour. So this is the hourly closure here. Okay. This is how we closed on the hourly. The 4-hour level, or the hourly level, is somewhere right here, mid-range, 45.80, 45.76. So we faked out. There's a level here running across. Right there. So in this case, we faked out on the hourly. We had a support hold here on the 30. Well, actually, no, that happened later. We faked out on the hourly, and we held. Yeah, we held the 30 support. And then we formed it. We confirmed it with that bullish closure. So we held it with this bearish closure on the 30. And the hourly faked out. And it's NYC open. So what happens with the next candle? The next candle breaks down here and creates a bottom wick for this previous hour. And it does this. And once it does that, it starts pushing up. It creates a top wick and pushes back. And what happens? Now we're looking like this. And as it starts pushing back here, we set the buy style on the break of the highs. We took the candle, breaking the high. It went up here to these areas, didn't give us our partial at the wick fill, and came right back down into draw. So we saw about 60 pips, 70 pips in profits, but we did not see our target. And for the market to make a decision, got to hit that target. Up or down is going to decide there. So once we grabbed these orders, once we closed bullish there and faked out, 30 held, and we grabbed orders, we broke the previous hourly low. Just to come up here, I was very sure of this wick fill. I over-leveraged on it. Well, I didn't over-leverage. I went heavy on my position. Still not over-leveraging. I went heavy on my position, extra heavy. And we held through the drawdown because we were quite sure with that the higher time frame and the smaller time frames are all telling the same story, and we should push up here. Now, what happened with that candle? Obviously, we didn't get what we want, right? We did not get what we want with that candle, and the next 30 ended up doing what? Right, next 30 did this. Instead of closing up there, you see we had that break at a high there. It broke. And it did not drive. Came down. We held through all this drawdown. But guess what? That closure at 9:30, that still held. Guess what? This closure was bullish and still held. We closed bullish at 9:30. Look at that. Next candle broke the lows. And we just kept holding our level, our higher time frame level. And then we finally broke through there. Scratch that. You didn't have to ban anyone today. And now we're just moving up, continuing that move. Yeah, you know what I just realized? I'm at my daily max on this. Stupid. I'm over here trying to run this. I'm gonna close it full. I'm what is it called? I just overdid it. Should have kind of let it come back. I didn't want it to push. Consistency score. Yeah. That's what it is. I'm over my consistency score. I fucked up. I just realized. I completely forgot there's a consistency thing here. I'm over here talking about a 300 pip runner. Wow. W. But here's you too. I made too much exceeding my consistency. Yo. Funny how we just thought of it though. I'm over here looking for 300 pips, bro. You know what that means? I would have rather lost this account than trade that consistency score. This shit would have set me back. Like, you made too much money. Gotta trade an extra month.
Yeah, I did that on the last count I won. I ran it up and I was like,
we need to contact you for the account once we sign up for the bundle. Does it count for returners? I'm gonna do it first 10 payments that I see go through in oh shit, hold on. Started raining outside and I left my joint out there. I think I saved it. It's kind of wet though. Fuck. I just rolled. I took a few pulls. No, if you don't need to contact me, because once I see you guys sign up, I should have your email, and that's where I'll send it to. But if I don't, for some reason, I don't have access to something, I'll reach out to you. I don't understand why you wouldn't do it. The account's 300. The bundle is $97, and you get the account, and you get access to all the private stuff, right? I had to lower the TP due to consistency. Yeah, I just closed there because if I need to lose, I'll just take a loss on purpose sometime today, because I think I think I just extended my my trading here by getting this too much money. Yo, gang, if you enjoyed that trade, if you like these, we're up 160 pips on the week, and it's only Monday. I swear, we started last month the same way. This is the time to supercharge your accounts. We're in the middle of it, right in the middle. It is worth it 100%. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it without me giving away the accounts. This trade, well, if you were taking it at my sizes, if you were taking this at my sizes, this trade just paid off the next 5 years of your signals, of your bundle. You just paid for the next 5 years of the bundle, of access to that, of getting access to everything in the bundle, just with this trade alone. Get the fuck out of here. Get the bundle. It doesn't matter if you get the account with it or not. But as a little cherry on top, you get an account. Hey, if it works, I might start doing that in general for everybody. If I see people benefiting from it, signing up if I see myself benefiting from it. We gonna keep it. Oh, what a perfect closure we had up there at 105.
I was about to say that, bro. Just about to say that.
$5 just ideal.
Yeah, I had a level originally at 92.4, and I think that's where I was going to reject, but then 95 reached it, and then it was so close to it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to close full. Where you close full, I close full as well. And that was just a massive W.
I mean, I think that's where I closed, 92.4.
No way.
Got a doctor appointment for the need to follow up surgery. Congrats to everyone. Took W 2 weeks. Get the bundles. See for oh, he did. I didn't even realize he did. All right. Good luck, Jordan. See you tonight. Look. Any questions, gang? Any question? All right, it's not a stream yet, gang. We're gonna take more positions. Maybe not a stream, maybe off stream, but we will take more positions. By the way, tonight, Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, we will be live. Shameless Asian shameless Asian session. You can tell I haven't said that in a long time. Shameless Asian session plug here for you. Okay? 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. 9 hours from now, we will be live. Asian session will be in full effect. Let's run up the W's for Insta. Yeah, you know what? That's funny you say that because that's exactly what I'm setting up right now. Then want to be like, hey, I need some W's from your end. All right, gang. It's time to be superstars and actors, except only I'm going to be famous for it. All right, gang, come on. Spam some fucking W's, please. Let's fucking go. Spam these dubs. Let's go. Spam them. Spam them. I need to see chat rolling. Spam the dubs. One doesn't help. I need to see chat rolling. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. The fucking dubs. Woo! W. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not like Elvis. Thank you very much. Damn, you know what's funny? I'm replaying that trade right now on my screen. And then I'm looking at this right here, what you guys are seeing to the left. Oh, we're out, by the way. The B hit there. Perfect closure. Fars. Oh, what? Not Farzo. That's Santos. Muted. Bro. Yo, is Farzo and Santos the same person? Never seen you guys in the same room together. You said muted, and you saw me say Farzo. I didn't even read the name because whenever I see muted, I automatically think it's Farzo. I'm like, Farzo, man, you got me again. And then I look, Santos. The fuck? You got a fever, bro? Get Farzo. He wears a straitjacket to the stream, right? But you? Farzo over there like this, typing backwards. This thing came back. I can't even celebrate right now. The joint got wet. $420, it's lit. Wow. Almost fucked up that consistency. Yeah, I remember last, what was this, like 5 months ago? 4 months ago? My last payout. Oh, my second to last payout before they sent me to the live account. I remember I overdid my consistency score by like $100. I needed to lose 2 pips. It was so hard to lose 2 pips. You don't understand. I took a position and the shit went straight into profit. Candle gave no bottom wing, just fucking straight. So I was like, all right, so I just made like a few hundred. Now I got to lose like $600. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to keep raising lot sizes. And then I thought to myself, what if the shit moves like an extra 2 or 3 pips and then I'm down like 400? So I had to sit there and play a really tight game of trying to lose money. And if you want to lose money on purpose, it's almost like wanting to win. It's just as hard to lose money on purpose as it is to win. In trading. I'm over there like, yep, this is gonna go against me. Perfect. I can lose $200 here. Get my consistencies. Nope. It's funny, but it's true. Yeah. This is the only industry where losing on purpose is just as difficult as winning on purpose. Absolutely killing it. Killing the game. Great session here today. Great session yesterday. Amazing stuff. We've been really living it. Right? There's people that are just surviving the charts, surviving the market. But we're living them. Really living them. And there's people controlling the markets. There's people, mandating what's got to happen, where positions got to be taken. Not even the execution. Execution there was basic. That's why like all of us were in there. But risk management and understanding where you are in the charts, time-wise, closure-wise, probability-wise, volume-wise, timing, right? It is just next level. So, once again, this is on a top 1 futures account. Go get your top 1 futures accounts. Use code WIX, get 50% off. But if you get the bundle, get access to the private channels, private chats, private Zooms, private streams, private giveaways, private signals that we take outside of stream, late New York, power hour, Asian session, pre-London, pre-Asian, right? Market open.
Private Discord parts as well.
If you want to be part of those positions, get the bundle. And right now, you also get a top 1 futures account, right? Which you would spend $300 on if you weren't getting the bundle. And that's going to give you a way bigger discount than 50% off using code WIX. That'll give you like a 65% discount. 63.6% discount. So get the bundle, join the private community, get access to everything that we do outside of stream, right? You can become an OG in the community, become an active member. That's how you get better when you're active, right? No diplomas here because the learning never stops. I'm always getting better too. I'm always active here. And yeah, get the bundle, get the accounts, show up, win, and set your life up. All right, what else we have? We have top 1. We got the bundle. Oh, please drop a like before you dip here, or drop a like, sub to the channel, and share the stream if you haven't done so yet. If you enjoyed the trade, if you got some value out of today's stream, if you're leaving here with profits, if you're leaving here with some value, with some new knowledge that you had no idea existed before, drop a like, share the stream, help me grow this community, help me grow this channel. I need your help. Next W, by the way, gang, takes us into the devil's territory. All right, 666 is the one we're waiting on. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it rocking. We keep it rocking. All right, chat, it's time for me to go take my On It Total Human, the day before. Banger, absolute banger right here. About 8 pills for my stack, 8 capsule. Get yourself one. The bundle is cheaper than those vitamins. How about that? All right, chat. I gotta call it here.
You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye.
Ain't no lie. I gotta go. Chat. The stimulus checks are on their way. The Wix 9 stimmies are in the mail. They're out for today. Congrats on your profits. Congrats on the dubs. Congrats on just showing up and getting better. Show up and execute. That's what makes you better. That's what gives you the results. That's what gets you to your goals.
Thank you, Wix. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely.
Chat, mods, Zoom gang, everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here.
Sir, he said Zoom and gang like it's 2 separate people. Zoom gang. Zoom gang. That's like saying 8 a.m. in the morning. You know who says that all the time? Don. I used to tell him all the time, be like, man, you know, once you say 8 a.m., kind of no need to add in the morning. It's like asking for a BLT with bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes. I mean, we kind of get it once you say BLT, right? I had a friend that used to do that all the time. We go to a diner, he'd be like, can I have a BLT with bacon, lettuce, tomatoes? And I'd be like, you know, that's what BLT stands for. You don't really need to decipher that shit for the waitress, bro. But yeah, I love you guys too. Thank you, Hector. Congrats, everybody. Jay, thank you so much for coming through. As always, I'll see you guys tonight. Kenny, thank you for coming
Much
through.
appreciated. Thank you.
Options, Nate, Dr. Holmes, Matt, Chris, everybody. By the way, whoever won the 2 accounts yesterday, I'm gonna submit them right now once I get off stream. So hopefully you'll have them by tomorrow. All right, Kenny, Nisha,
sir.
got your info. So hopefully you'll have them by tomorrow's New York session. All right, that's it. Zoom gang, see you guys tonight for Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys show up as well. Chat, Signal channel. Take a break, relax. We sat here for so long, John. This was our longest trade of the year, an hour and a half for the trade, our longest trade of the year. So honestly, I think I just want to rest the rest of the day. We say this, you know, it takes a lot to do this little. It takes a lot to have this little reaction to so much stimulating shit, right? To have so little reaction to so much what would you call it? Someone's just poking at you and trying you. Right? Great patience, everybody. Fire stream. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run it. Always appreciate you guys. And chat, I'm gonna run here. Love and wisdom to you all. Great session here today. Big effing dubs. See you guys tonight for Asian session. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session in the books. Great job, everyone. Enjoy the day. And make sure you show up tonight. Let's continue running this bag up. Let's continue supercharging our accounts in Q2 here. This is the time to do so. It's Q2. It's peak volume for the year. And it's time to show them peak performance. See you guys tonight. Later. Let's really squeeze the shit out of all the potential pips we can get this Q2. That's the fucking energy I kind of really have in me right now. Not later. That's the fucking energy.